speaks fluent Spanish. These Spanish guys are just...
Oh, look at the
so
proud
sweet.
father.
Did you get that?
Look at that.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Selfies by daddy.
I'm still here. I'm still in Corvallis. I still haven't left. It was just a few hours ago that I finished the last vlog, and I woke up early and I was like, okay, do we go? Oh, wait. No, from last night, I still had that problem. You know what makes me glad that I worked on the Airstream to begin with, because when I have problems in the Airstream on the road, I don't have to go to an RV place and say, oh, it takes 7 days for the next appointment. And that's everywhere. It's always like 7 to 10 days for an appointment. What do you do when something's broken? What do you do when the propane isn't working? What do you do when you, I guess they install it, but it's just so expensive and takes so much time. I'm glad that I worked on the Airstream. It makes me somewhat enjoy those like mental problems, electrical mental problems, which apparently I chose incorrectly. Remember how I was like, I can't figure, I got something in my eye. Yeah, keep rubbing them. I'm sure that's good. So the inverter like problem was like just bugging me for so long, and I get stuck and I don't edit and I don't take cool pictures, and I'm just like, we gotta work on my house. I gotta fix my eye. Okay, point is, I think I'm stuck in one of those loops. Like back when I was in Delaware, I was like, I just want to edit, but I'm just working on the Airstream and doing all these things. And maybe it's good to do though, get it fixed so that later on I am just go. So here, do you want to? Let's do this. I'm gonna show you what the problem was, just because I want to document it. So over here, my Airstream, which is down there, or my inverter is down there. It powers, there's an outside power, inside power. So it takes inside power and to the breaker and then powers the whole Airstream. And I've got power from an inverter or power from the Goal Zero, which is an inverter. But it's just a super simple, easy, nice. It's actually really good. I just need more power and another second option. It powers the Airstream, and then this inverter has a charger, but it needs electricity. So it charges the batteries with electricity. So that's good and fine, and it works. But then, oh wait, where's electricity coming from? From the inverter, that same unit. So it's pulling electricity from it's self-generated, creating some loop, and it's not a good loop. And it kicked off the inverter, and you can't turn it off, and so it's a problem, and it's a problem that requires me going back to that store from yesterday, buying the other unit. I was like, which one do I get? Which one I get? And I put all the pros of each unit, and I was like, and the last I was like, get the cheaper 1,000 watt one that's super simple, doesn't require too much install. And then it turns out I need the one that takes a lot of install. And then I was like, why is my propane leak coming out again? And because I thought I fixed it yesterday, remember that? But anyways, it's leaking right there on this side, and that's a really hard place to. And it's leaked there before, and it's just probably leaking there again because it's so hard to access that we never really did it the best way in the previous life. Maybe I'll put this at the end of the video. Well, what a lovely little establishment. And here's the thing. You had a wrench, tightened it, the hole I made worked out, and they're like, that took 3 minutes, you can go. So that was a successful little trip. And then I was like, I got brakes that I need fixing as well. And they're like, yeah, you schedule that in, and we're booked this week. Dang it. That would have been awesome. And my brakes now. No trailer connection? Are you kidding me? Come on. Why aren't you connecting? It's connected in, and it's giving power. I don't know. And I'm back. Back on these foggy roads. And went back to donrowe.com, D-O-N-R-O-W-E. And they're in the middle of Monroe, Oregon. And yesterday I was here, if you don't remember this, and I got a 1,000 watt inverter, and I went and installed it, and it worked, except for one thing, which I'll kind of put a clip at the end of today to show you that. It was like a 50-50, and I asked for their advice, and they were super nice, and they were like, oh, thanks for, you even came all this way. Well, because they're in the middle of nowhere, and I drove a long ways. Like, we'll give you a little discount. Super nice. And I came back, and the one guy was either distracted or kind of perturbed. I don't know. And I was like, yeah, it wasn't the right one. And the feedback loop and all this stuff, and I can't get it. And so I have to get this other one, which is like almost twice as expensive, and buy extra cable for $100 and all these different things. And the question I have for you, which relates to what just happened, is when you go somewhere or you buy something from somewhere and you are treated extremely nice, and they bend over backwards, they help you out, maybe they even give you a discount or something like that, just because they want to be awesome and they're great at business and great customer service, they treat you amazingly, and then you come back and maybe you had a problem with the product, or it wasn't the right fit for you, so you have to exchange it, and they were like, well, I would just, okay, so the question is, they treat you super nice, and the second time they don't treat you badly, but it's not the same super amazing experience to begin with. How do you feel? You're like, you know what, they're treating me still good, I'll live with it. Or you're like, dang, that sucks that they're not treating me as good as last time, and they're not hooking me up as much as last time, and and they're being very stringent the second time, where they're like, oh, we'll cut this for you just fine, and blah blah blah. How do you feel about that? Is it still like whatever, so that's just what happened. Yesterday it was like they went above and beyond, and today they just like did their job. It wasn't above and beyond, it was they did their job. Maybe a little bit above, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, because it was so good yesterday. So I feel kind of bummed. I actually was like, look, can we match the Amazon price? It was just, part of it is that I ended up having to buy the product that was twice as expensive. We're talking a lot of money. I need to edit these pictures though. I have to do all that I can so that I can edit these pictures and still be happy and still do good vlogs and stuff like that. So I think this is going to end up being a very talky vlog. But let's go hang out with Peter Hollens, famous YouTuber, and get over that, and get over the fact that I am not going to be spending that much time at the coast as I had hoped. And I wonder if it is foggy there, because if it is, then I guess it doesn't matter too much. There she is. I'm leaving that Airstream. I don't like it anymore. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Oh, hey, hi. Let's go get food. It's
good.
late for food. I'm glad you guys hadn't eaten yet.
I never eat until somebody puts food in front of me or tells me I should eat.
It's good policy.
Yeah.
I don't do it sometimes until I get a headache.
A food
How about
headache.
for you?
Yeah. I think sometimes it's about the same.
Okay.
Yeah, water, food, good things.
Right.
Here we go.
Let's go. Foggy day. Do you get a lot of these foggy days? Is this a thing?
Day in Eugene town. Had me low. Come on, join in here. Had me down. You know that song?
Had me down. Nope, don't know that song. Really?
That's
a
like
thing?
it's like a Frank Sinatra type one.
Foggy day.
Michael Bublé, Frank Sinatra.
Is there another song with fog in it? I know most.
I don't know.
Record button that whole time?
Oh, good.
Damn.
Wow. We better get you back in there.
Look at
I can't relive that whole thing.
Ashley's
That's
interested.
sad. Hey.
She's like, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Say what's going on, dude.
Yeah, you gonna touch it?
Who's that?
Oh, here, food time.
Oh my
Dude, that
Lord.
looks lovely.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta give
look
me a
at
bite of that.
What is this? Is this the roast beef thing, or is
That's
that's the
good
prime?
sandwich.
Oh my
No, yours
gosh!
is better.
Well,
Trust me.
that's going to be, I'm taking a nap of that at least.
You're gonna love it.
That.
Gosh. That is,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever go to Eugene, Oregon, Cafe 440, meatloaf sandwich, you won't be disappointed.
And the best thing is they eat here every single day.
Man, we have a meatloaf sandwich every day.
You wouldn't want to do that. That's why Peter's gained weight.
Oh.
Really? Let's see if they can talk.
Are you staring at Daddy? No pterodactyl?
Yeah, good job.
Stick fluent Spanish. These Spanish guys are just.
Oh, look at the proud father.
Did you get that?
Look at that.
Hi.
Yeah. Selfies by Daddy.
Hey, look at that. I'm Scott Jarvie, and I am installing a Magnum inverter charger. Am I a trained professional? No. Am I the best person to do this video? Not really. Are there any other videos really out there for you? No. And that's why today I'm doing a video. Oh, it's called Turtles because there's a lot of turtles on the wall, I guess. Hey. And I'm making new friends. Wait, Rose, right? Kent dances. She plays the guitar.
Alex.
She sings. I don't know. We don't know this guy. He has a kid. That's what he's famous for, having a cute kid with big cheeks.
For some reason, you're crazy enough to actually listen to my music, and that is awesome. So I have to say, from the bottom of my heart, that I actually truly appreciate that. Number one, and number two, that it's awesome that you're a musician. So keep on singing, you're the band.
How are we doing?
And that's all. That's all, folks.
Good.
Good. How are you doing?
No, it was cameras on camera.
Fans on. Photographer check. Electrician check. I stole that from her. Look at. It's the Cookie Monster.
I think I'm gonna film my vlog in this too.
What's that?
I think I'm gonna film my vlog in this.
Yeah.
Just 'cause why not?
What is it? Evelyn?
What?
Evan? Is it Evan or
Oh yeah, just my
what
name.
is it? What's your vlog?
Just Evan Hollens.
Oh, it's on your regular
Evan
channel.
Hollens music is just
It's all on the same one.
That's funny you said Evelyn though, because Evelyn is one of my. I did one
Rainy,
video.
I just cleaned up your pee, you poopy dog.
That's right.
Rainy.
Why'd you do
Rainy
that?
peed in the guest room to make a nice greeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pee. Enjoy that. It smells like pee.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't strangle. Die.
Oh, we could light a candle in there. Oh, you can smell my nuts.
I did not strangle the dog. I just gave her a very lovely, aggressive hug.
Rainy, don't. Little known fact. Well, maybe it's a well-known fact. Kind of maybe is a well-known fact, but these two sang on cruise ships for how long?
4 years.
Almost 4 years.
4 years. So they're gonna give me, since I'm going on my first cruise, 2 tips each.
You can go first.
2 tips each. Okay, I would say at dinner time or sunset every night, go to the outer deck.
Okay, that was actually mine.
And watch the sunsets. Just
Oh.
enjoy being out at sea. It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
We
it
tried
is.
to do
Okay,
that.
I have to add to that because that was one of mine. You will never regret being outside for sunset. Not only because you're photographers,
Yes.
but because it's just so peaceful and you can really just take it all in. It's so necessary.
Where's the best place to do it? Just anywhere
Like out
facing
on
the
track,
island?
Out on the track, you get the highest point,
Okay.
and you have the ability to easily change your position and what your angle. That's
Okay.
great. Can I go?
Excuse me, I'd like to interrupt.
Interrupted.
Okay, so Ash says,
He's never been on a cruise.
well, you never know. Maybe his spirit has.
Okay.
Gosh, what was the other one? I got upset that you took mine. The first right off the bat.
Okay,
Okay, no. Always make the effort to be awake when you come into port. The new ports, 'cause coming in is really a lot of fun.
Oh, good point.
So even if it's like
Figure out when
5:30
it's
a.m. or 6, like just be out there and enjoy it. Because a lot of times that'll actually come with the sunrise, and so you can have that golden hour with coming into port, and that's really lovely. And I think the same thing with leaving port. It's pretty fun and cool, especially the first time. There'll be a lot of people out there, but it's fun and festive.
Okay, and then I would say take advantage of everything the ship has to offer. So there's shows and
They won't have as good of singers as when your ship had.
Wow.
food. Just it's fun because some people go on cruises and they're like, oh, we never went to the shows or we never. I think it's fun. There's so much they offer.
Yeah.
Check it out.
One more.
Yeah.
Eat in the dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think no matter what, make the time to eat in the dining room because that's the only time that the food's really going to be top notch. The buffet is kind of like hometown buffet, literally. Not that there's anything wrong with hometown buffet. It's fun and festive, but it's just kind of like the food's been sitting out for too long. And
So dining room is just a longer experience, and you have to
it's
wait.
nicer food though, and it's free.
But
okay.
then, usually the restaurants they put on ships, even though you have to pay, they're usually cooked pretty good.
Okay.
So you'll go, well, why don't I just go to the free dining room, but check out the other stuff because it's usually really good.
Yeah, and read the reviews. Yeah, I think especially for like, there's like cool forum. If you know what ship you're going on, go read the forums because there's all like the cruise nerds that have like all the secrets with the best parts about the ship.
So
there's
read
always
forums.
people- yeah, read forums and see what people say and suggest. I mean, use the internet. It's a resource. There's a thing called the YouTubes. If you haven't heard about it, it's a thing. You should go click on that.
Wow.
That was pretty fun. All right, I may have to upload that just as a separate video or part of the vlog.
First ship tip to the Hollens Family.
Yay! The love boat.
When you said